Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Sagittarius from the 27th through the 3rd of October. Yes, I realize you guys did not get this particular week prior to the 27th, but hopefully you did take a look at the overall Mercury retrograde I did for each of the elements, where each sign within the element got their own little card. So to kind of try to tie all that together, we are going to do the weekly, and I'm going to pull a separate card for the Sun, the Moon, and the Rising sign of Sagittarius here as well. So we're going to use our Black Moon astrology for that, and then on top of that, we're going to use the Starseed Oracle to kind of tie it all together for those individual components. But as per usual, we're going to start with our our sacred geometry to get the overall for each one of you guys, and then we're going to use the sacred geometry, then we're going to use the psychic tarot to get all the cards down for the week, Monday through Sunday, the 27th through October the 3rd, and then we'll clarify with our white sage tarot deck. I will use the oracles that I'm being called to use for the remainder of the reading here, okay? Let us see what we've got. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Woohoo! Well, this is interesting. Sagittarius, we have the expansion, evolve, and expand card 35, reducing down to an 8. This is ammonite. This is moving forward with life. This is fossilized energy. This is ancient knowledge within, in a sense. This is about expansion and doing something new for yourself. Let's find out specifically what that is. Let's move these little dudes over here. I like that. I do believe that this card came out when I did the Mercury retrograde. I'd have to go back and take a look at which sign actually got it, which element got it, but I do know that that card came out, okay? So let me see what we've got going on for Sagittarius. Hopefully your mid-September has gone very, very well. I explained that I did have some tech challenges. I tried really, really hard to get the mid-month, the second part of the month uploaded. Took 7 tries before it was just like, no, this is futile. It's not going to work, before I ended up doing some personal readings at a friend's shop over the weekend of their anniversary. And so I really had a lot of fun doing that. But we're back on it here. Okay. Same card, same position. This was Taurus energy. So just thought I'd put that out there. Let's see what else we have here. Nope, that's way too many. Way too many. Sagittarius. Let's get Thursday's card. Here we go. Oh, that's super nice. Friday's energy for Sagittarius. Friday. Thank you. Saturday. Wow, that's interesting. There's a huge progression that's happening here. Interesting. Woo! Yeah, I can feel it. Wow. So we have double major arcana on Saturday. Let's see what the heck is going on galactically. Sagittarius, I don't see any of your stuff specifically in the chart. We've Leo that went into play. There's a square that's happening with Venus and Mercury in with the moon in Leo. So the aggressive energy that Leo wants to bring forth, and I don't mean aggressive, but that push to do things within that fire sign, I feel is affecting you a little bit. Especially because Venus is in here with Scorpio, wanting something to change a little bit and trying to get that balanced out. Otherwise, I'm not seeing anything that's too crazy astrologically here. We do have the energy of Capricorn coming in with Pluto. But it's sort of doing like a sextile. Well, that's potentially some of what's going on. Then, of course, there's another sextile that's happening with Mercury in Libra as it's doing its moon in Leo here. So that could have a little bit of some balance and fair play with this awareness card that pops out. Nevertheless, let me move these over and pull out our Black Moon astrology. Overall, Sagittarius, what I'm getting out of this is that this is all about union. This is all about coming together either with your spiritual self, expanding your spiritual self, very much so, and creating the next steps within your spiritual expansion. How that relates to your outside world is what I'm getting out of this. So let me pull down the Sun, Moon, and Rising cards that I have here specifically. Let me have the card for Sagittarius Sun, please. Sagittarius Sun. Anytime now. There it is. Thank you. More than one. Thank you. Sagittarius Rising, please. Probably going to have more than one as well. Sagittarius Rising, please. Yeah. Oh, okay. Just one. My bad. And Sagittarius Moon, please. Whoa, thank you so much. So we will take a look at these further into the reading. Okay, before I go into the details of the daily, I'm going to pull a numerology card to go along with this sacred geometry card. Ammonite, evolve and expand. Soul information. I get deep soul information. A lot of spirituality based upon the stuff that I'm seeing here, and I kind of like it. But let's get our numerology here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Thank you. Environment. 44, environment. So there's something key about what's going on in your environment. So your environment can be your physical environment, clearly your house, your workplace, things of that nature. Your environment can also be internal within you, your physical vessel, your body, okay? So we will dig down into that a little bit more here. Let's go into the cards that we have here on the table. So Monday, we have the energy of the mental conflict, or the Two of Swords. Like I said, this card presented in the same position for Taurus. So that may be meaningful for you or not. Having to make a hard choice or a hard discovery about something. On Tuesday, which is today, we have the Four of Cups energy. So this card is presented a couple times as well in different placements, but there's a couple different meanings with the Four of Cups. The first one is that it's indicating that something in your world is, you're bored with it. You're discontent with it. You're not getting all the things out of it that you wanted, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it because, you know, you thinking that it's making you happy. The universe is trying to share with you there's something else that you can be doing, and you're not seeing it. So there's a potential that you're missing a sign or a signal here from the universe on Tuesday, today. When we get to Wednesday's energy, though, what we have is the, seems a little bit out of place, but what I have here is the Seven of Rods energy, which is you trying to stand your ground a little bit, okay? You trying to maintain, stay on top of it, maybe try to defend whatever position it is that you've put out into the universe recently is what I get. Now this is interesting. We have kind of a little bit of a backwards progression of things, just a little bit, okay? I do feel compelled to say that you have 444 that's sitting here. So there's a lot of angelic support that is around you right now. I would say, Sagittarius, you need to kind of be quiet, go within a little bit and listen to what your angelic team or your other guides are trying to share with you. The other thing that I do see here is 5-5. And that definitely means that there is a change that is on its way. Usually they're good. It's about where you're at. It's about that midpoint for you getting into the next progressive level. And you have 777 that's sitting here. So definitely the universe is talking to you. I feel very much about spirituality and what it is that you can try to bring into a couple of different awareness points for yourself with that stand your ground. Getting back into the reading on Thursday, we do have the 6 of Rods. So we go 7-6-5. The 6 of Rods showing up, talking about coming out of a tough position. Okay, I do feel this is a little bit out of order, but we're going there. Coming out of a tough position with the 5 of Rods or Wands, where you were overcoming an obstacle or a challenge. And if it wasn't you, maybe someone that you were dealing with in a particular way, but coming out of it victorious, coming past that 5 to the other side. There apparently still is this obstacle and challenge that is going to show back up. It potentially could be a different one, because now you have the 5 of Wands that shows back up on your Friday energy. The Friday energy. So obstacles and challenges for me in this position is indicating to me that if you really are still not quite over maybe something that was presented towards you in one way, shape, fashion, or form. So you're still dealing with it. Okay, it's more internal than it is external is what I'm getting out of it. Saturday's energy, we have a double major arcana. Like I said before, you have Taurus's energy with the Hierophant sitting here along with the Magician. Okay, so what I feel is, and you could swap it this way, you could swap it that way. I think the Magician is trying to tell you, hey, there's additional wisdom that's here for you if you'll take a look at it. It's expansive in nature because of learning. Because the Hierophant is all about, it is conventional learning, teaching, education, those different types of things. But it also is indicating for me, learning the lesson, and what did you learn from the lesson, and what expansive capability are you ready to put on that with the awareness that the Magician gives you. So the Magician is like, okay, you got that polished up a little bit over there. Now let's focus on utilizing that energy, and let's do something new with it at this particular moment. So that's the energy of Saturday. So when you get into the Saturday or Sunday's energy, you have the 7 of Pentacles. You have this energy now of patience and planning is what this one is called. Now, this is definitely a review card, taking a look at what it is that you've planted, determining, the health of the plant, of the seeds that have been planted. We definitely have a lot of Mercury and Libra energy doing a trine with Jupiter in Aquarius on this particular day. So that is perfect as far as placement for saying, okay, we want to be able to make this new situation happen. How do we make this new situation happen? With finance, Jupiter, second chances, opportunities, also different types of things that are coming forward. With Aquarius's energy of the builder mentality, this creator mentality, along with this Libra energy of making things balanced within that communication that's happening here. So again, you're encouraged to take a look at your environment, whether that's internal, maybe you're working from home, I don't know, but your work environment, your physical body for sure, I know has a lot that's going to come out of this one for you. But there is an expansive universal energy that wants to come out here for you, Sagittarius, okay? Now let's go ahead and get into the details. Let's see what we've got going on here. All right, let's talk about Sagittarius and this 2 of Swords that shows up here for Monday's placement. Mental conflict, 2 of Swords, trying to be at peace with something. Definitely work related. If the 8 of Pentacles or something that you put a lot of time and effort into. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse position, meaning you made a decision about something and then it's supported with the Sun card. Leo's energy comes out of this. I like the way that this popped up. So you're no longer stuck. You made a decision to do something. And even if you haven't put it all the way into play, The sun is shining on this decision that you made, and it is going to be a fabulous, fabulous thing. So let's figure out what's going on with this Four of Cups, this discontent and boredom, this information that you might not be able to see. Potential offers that are out on the table. Sagittarius, well, here we go. We got the progressor, and we've got the Eight of Cups upright. We have the Knight of Swords upright. Oh, we got a whole story, my friends. Okay, you came out. Temperance, you're in the reverse position here. And you came out with the Four of Cups. So, these other two cards are going to give me more of the details that we want here. We got ourselves a story. Okay. Okay, Saggy, you are just overthinking shit to death is what we've got going on here. So, the Eight of Cups is the energy of, you know that you're ready to walk away. You know you're ready to be doing something different. You feel like you've kind of done everything that you can. The Knight of Swords is going, yeah. Let's get on this change that needs to happen for you. But for some reason, you're showing up in the reverse position here. Temperance in the reverse position. Like you're still unbalanced, even though you know that either you have something to offer or someone's trying to offer you something here at the end of the day. You're still unbalanced with that. Why would that be? Well, frickin' A. And we've got Leo in the reverse position. Physical body. I told you this was going to come up. Some of you are not feeling well. And that's affecting your decision making. It's affecting your collaboration for future work and effort with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. It is going to allow you, if you can slow down a little bit, to, with this Five of Swords in the reverse position, be calm enough to avoid an argument if you can be the hermit and go in by the end of the day. Virgo energy that's here. It's very possible, I got to put it out there, you could either be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo in this particular situation here, Sagittarius as well, or you have those components somewhere within your chart. And if that's the case, make sure that you take a look at any of those readings that would show up here. But because the Temperance card and the Strength card are underneath this Eight of Cups, I really do feel that I really do feel that there's a lot of there's review. And I think for some of you, water is a huge issue right now. I know that sounds weird, but some of you are not taking in enough water to support this healing, and you need to be considering that. On the other side of that, this Eight of Cups is indicating that you have reached the pinnacle of where you can be at this particular moment. 8-8. You can only do so much. You've done everything that you can do. So you're justified. You're justified. But you're out of this. You know it. You know you're going to be doing something with that energy. It is going to be expansive. You just have to get to a point where you are recognizing that here by the end of the day, Tuesday. Moving forward to Wednesday, the Stand Your Ground. Looks like, again, you are trying to make a decision, or you're making a decision about something, and you're going to defend that position. Because, again, we've got the Seven of Cups here. You made a decision. Standing your ground. Got the Death card sideways. Well, mostly you have. Change. Change wants to come in. Got the Hangman here. Change of perspective is required. We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position with the Ten of Cups upright. I told you, some of you, water is very, very important, or it's missing. There's an element of this water that is missing, this flow that wants to come in. Physical water as well, but this flow that is missing from you. Now, the reason that the Death card showed up in the sideways position is you're starting to come into that realization about something. It's very possible you're dealing with a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart, but Scorpio wants to come in and release the old so that the new can come in. It wants to wash things out. So this water element is very, very important, and you're almost ready to do that, but you're not quite all the way there. You're turning that energy around though, okay? The Ten of Cups energy that we have here is talking about fantastic communication with you and someone else that's coming into play here. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position is indicating to me that you could be dealing with an earth sign who just happens to feel ungrounded. I feel more than anything else is just ungrounded, like something shaky about a decision that is being made. I think the revelation is coming though with the Hangman being here. There's a change of perspective that is maybe just missing you just a little bit, but I think you're going to get there, because when you get to Thursday's energy, now you have victory and success. You've come out of a situation where there was a challenge or a concern, and there's recognition also that is on its way towards you, Sagittarius, here within that energy. Let's see what we've got. 6. Woohoo! Thank you. Okay, we have the King of Swords upright. We have the 8 of Wands upright. We have the 9 of Swords in the reverse position. I like this pairing. So in order for you to reach this victory and success after you've battled and you've gotten through the different challenges for yourself, you have air energy that's coming through. The King of Swords himself coming through. Very intellectual energy. Something was presented to you that made a lot of intellectual sense in the past, or someone with air was in your conversational purview, because we have the 8 of Wands that's here. Fast incoming communication based on that clarity. It could have something to do with new contracts, new business, new projects that are getting ready to surface. There's definitely a lot of communication about whatever's going to happen. It's going to be very, very swift information. So be checking your emails, especially during this Mercury retrograde. Be checking your emails, be checking your texts. Make sure your technology is up to speed. Whatever it is that's coming through, it is reducing your anxiety with this 9 of Swords that is in the reverse position. So this is actually really, really good energy. So now let's focus on this energy that we have on Friday with this 5 of Wands that shows back up. Internal, I feel obstacles and challenges. More shadow work, I feel, for some of you. Why? Well, a 6 of Swords. The Judgment card. Ooh, too many cards. I have half the deck that popped out. I'm just going to put those back in, you guys, because I want to make sure that this is right. We're going to shuffle up and deal. Okay, so Pluto coming through with the Judgment card. Second opportunity, second chances. The 6 of Swords is moving out of troubled waters into the right direction. It's also listening to Spirit guide you, to provide you with that second chance. What else do we have here? What's the outcome for Sagittarius? Oh, thank you. Haha! Empress energy coming through, balancing things out for you. What you want wants you. Be in Empress creator mode. Co-create with Spirit. Tell them what you want. Back off the situation, because the Empress doesn't chase. She demands what it is that she wants, and she gives it space to show up. Okay, so this is actually really, really good energy. So again, I feel this obstacles and challenge is really just you just trying to come out of your head a little bit about the old stuff. Just let it go, okay? You've got Universal Mama here supporting you. I love that energy. That is why when we get to Saturday's energy, now you're aware. You've learned the lessons, right? You're aware of what it is that you need to do to create and continue to make that magic for yourself. Where'd I put the deck? Oh, here it is. And there's wisdom in this for you as well. Maybe conventional wisdom, but maybe unconventional as well. At the end of the day, there's something else that's for you, and the sun is shining. Let's see. Well, we have the Emperor that pops back out. Like that. A lot of energy on Saturday here. Wow, Sagittarius. Self-will, organization, and organization. Okay, that could be for some people with this Hierophant card, because the Hierophant wisdom card that shows up here can indicate higher learning, higher education, work process. There he is. There's Jupiter. There's the Wheel of Fortune that says we want you to have this. 9 of Wands, spiritual strength. We know you're tired. We know you went through a lot of different situations, but we're going to co-create with you. We're going to help you with this one. Work with us to keep things in balance. 2 of Pentacles. I love that. Is there anything else on this one? No. Okay, we're concluded with that one. So let's move forward to Sunday. Now you're just patiently waiting. It looks like. You've planted some seeds, you saw some things grow. Now you get to evaluate what it is that's meaningful for you in that, what's not meaningful for you in that. You know, if you planted those seeds in a pot, you can certainly move that pot somewhere else. But we have the Four of Pentacles that shows up. Heart chakra. There it is. Nine of Pentacles showing up here for you. I'm sorry, I said Pentacles, those are cups. I beg your pardon. Emotional fulfillment. Okay? Emotional fulfillment. Absorbing the water finally. King of Cups in the reverse position. I don't really care for that in the reverse position. Give me, why is the King of Cups here in the reverse position? Other than someone's feeling a little bit moody about that decision. Maybe not able to really articulate and communicate. Give me one more on the King of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Yeah, well, the Tower's in the reverse position. The universe is saving you from something if you listen, and it all boils back down to this Five of Rods that showed up here on Thursday. You just have to know that you're out of a challenging situation. Some of you are going to be moving so quickly forward with business, with projects, with this new enthusiasm that's coming through for you. It's going to blow your mind. It really is. It's going to blow your mind. We're going to take an angel card really, really quickly. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, we got two cards. Thank you. The first card that we have is Harmony and Resolution. Okay, I love that. A lot of Empress energy here. And the other one that we have is Holy Love. So what this means is that the universe is paying close attention to what is going on in your expansion. They are closely involved with what's going on here. Okay, let's go into the individual Sun, Moon, and Rising to see how else this could come out for you. If you are a Sagittarius Sun, let's see, you have two cards here. Lunar eclipse. Change is here. All right. So the other card that we have here, I'll go back to that, is the Grand Trine, which is blessings are here for you. So in order for something new to show up, something old has to fall away. All right. And if you did some magic perhaps, or if you did some extra pairs on the lunar eclipse that we had during eclipse season, because eclipses are maximized for 6 months. It's like new moon and full moon on steroids. Then those changes are now starting to take place. The other benefit for you is that the Grand Trine that happened earlier is also supporting the blessings that you want. Okay, so congratulations for you on that one. If you are a Sagittarius rising, then what you have going on is focus on the truth of the situation, which is what Saturn is talking about, okay? The truth of the situation. So Saturn energy that we have is the energy of the world. It also can sometimes be the energy of Capricorn when it comes to recognition of where you're holding yourself in. What's the truth of the actual matter? If you can ask yourself those questions, especially when it comes to your pentacles, where it is that you want to be, where's the inflow, where's the outflow, what energy are you bringing in, what energy are you giving out from a spiritual perspective, you really should take a look at that. What's the truth of the matter with what it is that you're bringing to the table within your spiritual gifts, I think is very, very important for you. So go take a look at your chart and find Saturn in there, Sagittarius, okay? If you are Sagittarius moon, then what we're talking about is friends. We're talking about Aquarius energy, that expansive energy that we're talking about. That's a lot of 11th house energy as well. There's something going on, particularly maybe it's not specifically just you, but you and a friend. So your situationship is not really romantic or even work as much as it could be a friend. So again, Two of Cups energy is the energy that I get, and that can be any two like-minded people. But for some reason, this one is coming out here, and there's a lot to be said about the Aquarius, or that energy of Aquarius with regards to a friend that's very, very close to you, that's helping you navigate and helping you recognize that information for yourself as well. still a very, very awesome reading here, Sagittarius, okay? I'm going to go in now. I'm going to pull the Starseed Oracle that goes with the Sun, Moon, and Rising. And let's see what we have. Sagittarius Sun, please. Oh, it's these in order? Thank you. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Love it. So if you are a Sagittarius Sun, then what you have is the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen now, because now you've got all these blessings and all this change is on its way to you. So, you know, if you haven't gone to my website, I do have a little blurb about why my name is Peony Lore. But it has a lot to do with blessings and abundance and lots of other different types of things that are in there. So go check that out. But the other thing that it says is to not compare yourself. I think if I was to go back in my mental Rolodex and I'm reading the booklet information, the peony does not compare itself to a rose. They offer different vibrations. They offer different things, okay? So you are unique in what it is that you're doing, Sagittarius, so own that, okay? Now, if you are a Sagittarius rising, then what we have here is baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it even makes sense. That's the truth of the situation for you. You have an inkling about something. You've made the decision that you're going to do it. You started walking that path, and that's why you went backwards here. You go 7, 6, 5. It's like, oh no, I made this decision. Don't do that. You're on the right path. The universe is confirming that for you, okay? If you are Sagittarius Moon, then what you have here is Earth, learning how to be human, okay? In the world, but not of it. So the spiritual union that you have here, whether it's a friend or you have Aquarius in your chart, is exactly that. The spiritual momentum that you have here is always remembering that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And so earthing yourself and making sure that you're grounded is one of the easiest ways to continue to be connected at the top level and therefore continuing your expansion, okay? So take a look at your environment. Definitely drink more water. I'm telling you, this is important for several people for many different reasons. Whatever is going on here is going to be long term. I feel the continuity of finance and business and those different types of things. The universe is definitely supporting you. There's a lot of harmony and resolution at the end of this. Just have faith that the universe has got your back. We're going to pull one final oracle card here. We're going to go in with Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is going to provide one card for all Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittariuses that are here. Sagittariuses that are here. Move that over. And then we will let you go. Ooh, thank you. All right, Sagittarius, this is what we have from Kuan Yin. We have Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. Kuan Yin guides you to remember the creative energy and spiritual light that are within you, which cause all of life around you to bloom. Creation is a natural spiritual power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. It's time to stop striving and allow your manifestations to occur. Trust, let go, allow your creation to flow. Where is she? That is this energy, Empress energy. Whether you're male or female makes no difference. You asked for something, let it show up. And if it's not here in 5 minutes because that's what you want, you got to let that go. You got to know that you put your cosmic wish into the Amazon and it's doing its thing and it will arrive when it's supposed to. So busy yourself with other things. Take care of your environment. Take care of your physical vessel. Do other projects. Help friends. Help other people. Do anything that it takes to get you out of the, the angst sometimes that we get in when we are trying to be in creator mode. Create something new. Use that energy that you have to create something new. And you're always going to be assured to have allowed the universe the space that it needs to allow it to come in. So, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. Hopefully you were able to resonate with this. If you did, I would appreciate a like. You can share this content with someone. You can comment below. If you're looking for a personal session to tie details in specifically to your energy, if this didn't give you everything that you wanted, look at the description box below so that you can get my contact information and booking link. If you didn't get everything out of this one, make sure that you take a look at your individual sun, moon, and rising signs to put the full picture together. And having had said that, Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me again, and we will talk to you soon. Many blessings. Bye for now.